from the season premiere of AMC's Breaking Bad. With us now, actor Dean Norris, who's pulling double duty. Hank Schrader in Breaking Bad and Big Jim in Under the Dome. Now, listen, this is what, I don't know if you knew this or not, but Dean and I, we went to middle school together. We've known each other for a long time. He's the most modest guy I've ever met in my life.
We double dated at the prom, right?
Double dated at the prom,
yeah.
And the two girls had a good time too.
They did.
I'm telling you though, this guy is so humble. He never talks about himself. But I'm going to tell you something. I'm going to tell you something about Dean that he'd never tell you. He's got the #1 show on cable. He's got the #1 show broadcast TV.
What are you going to do?
What are you going to do?
What are you gonna do?
Well, I certainly know what you're not going to do. You're not going to brag of that's just not you.
No, that's not me. I wouldn't brag about
He
that.
never bragged T-ball.
Yeah.
Always hitting home run.
Always hitting.
That was unbelievable. All right, so let's talk first of all. We got so much to talk about here. Let's talk first of all about Breaking Bad.
Yeah.
So many people I know, respect, trust say it is the best television show they've ever seen in their life. Ever see it coming? I remember when the show started, we had Bryan Cranston on here, and of course everybody said, hey, Malcolm in the Middle.
Yeah.
That was what I had. And he's sitting here, and he starts telling us what the show's going to be about. And we're like, well, that's sort of, so you're gonna die, and you're a drug dealer, and I mean, could you ever imagine? When did you figure out, hey, this is a rising star. I'm glad I'm holding on to it.
Right, you and everybody else thought that. No, because nobody they tried to sell this show to all kinds of networks, and nobody picked it up. I knew
AMC's incredible. Right,
I knew at the read through, I said to Bryan Cranston, I said, Bryan, thanks for the 5-year job. Because he at the read through, he was that character. He was awesome. It was unbelievable, and he was great. And we all knew when we read the pilot that it starts with the writing, and it's about characters. You know, you have to have characters that people care about, and if you have that, I think that's what the show that's what makes a good show.
But these two very different vehicles.
Yeah.
You have AMC and CBS. So what are the main differences that you have to do with each of these?
Yeah, I mean, AMC is a small, intense cable show, and the CBS show is a big, epic sci-fi Stephen King, Steven Spielberg show. But they're both, you know, they come down to the characters, and you either enjoy watching those characters or you don't. And I think that's really the secret sauce for both of them.
You know, it's funny, when these shows get so popular like Breaking Bad, everybody at this table will talk about it and see it even before you sit down with us. What superstars or icons do you know watch the show? And in this world of social media, we get to find that stuff out, whereas people would send mail or whatever in the past.
Yeah, you know, that used to be one of our favorite things when we were doing the show, was to talk about who was watching our show. And in Hollywood, it's amazing. Breaking Bad was, even at the beginning, was the hottest show around. Yeah. I mean, all the top producers, all the top, you know, directors all loved the show, and we used to sit there and, you know, Michael. Donnie Deutsch ought to stick to advertising.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying, right? That's what he does, right?
Exactly. Yeah. So what are you going to do as this season? We're going to just leave it there. What are you going to do as the season moves forward? Any big plans? Any big finale plans? How hard is it going to be to leave Breaking Bad?
Well, you know, we've already left it, because we finished shooting in end of March and April. It was a big emotional time. A couple weeks ago, we were in New York doing the kind of final tour of the PR stuff. Yeah. And it really was emotional, because, you know, it's 6 years of your life. Yeah. You know, people have been married, they've been divorced, people have died, people have kids. I mean, it's a whole thing for 6 years, and being a great show. So we did that last couple weeks ago, and it's sad.
Yeah. But you've got Under the Dome.
Under the Dome.
Yeah. They're in your rearview mirror, baby. Yeah, now it's Under the Dome for at least 6 years.
At least. Yeah. I think Les Moonves said it was profitable for the foreseeable future.
This guy's so humble. You know, there's that scene where they're Bryan Cranston staring at the cash. That's what it's like in his mansion. He's got all of these hit shows, man. That's great. Well, hey, congratulations.
Thanks, man.
Really great to have you here. And when Under the Dome airs on CBS tonight at 10 p.m., 9 Central. And, of course, Breaking Bad airs on AMC on Sunday nights at 9 p.m., 8 Central. Dean, thanks a lot. Congratulations.
Thanks, sir.
Coming up next.